Too long you have suffered from low self-esteem. Too long have you thought that lagom is good enough. A group of expats from North America has bound together to form Team America, here to save you from the evil Yangtze laws. Are you ready to laugh? Then put your hands together, louder, and welcome your host for the night, Team America.
Hello, welcome to Stockholm Comedy Club, and welcome to Team America. How you all feeling?
Yay!
Very nice. Good, you're loud. You're small, but you're proud and loud. That's what we like. My name is Ryan Bussell. I'll be your host this evening. In case any of you are confused, this evening will be entirely in English. American English, at least. So if you've not understood anything so far, it's going to be a long night for you. Just out of curiosity, is there anyone here tonight who does not understand a single word of Swedish? One person. Okay, I have some bad news for you. Because this is an all-English night, which means we English comics love to speak Swedish. You'll just need to laugh when everyone else does. I know it seems kind of weird. It's just, this is the only time that we can speak Swedish, and we don't mind that you laugh at us. So there will be some Swedish throughout, but mostly it'll be English, mostly American English. It's tough. It's tough to learn a language in this country. That's just how it is. I've been here for 11 years. I can speak Swedish. I'm very happy I don't have to tonight. Believe me, you are also very happy I don't have to tonight. When I speak Swedish, I sound like Tony Irving. Yeah, no one likes to hear that. No one likes to hear that at all. It's just tough because I do try to speak the language to you, but it never goes well. Very often I speak Swedish to you, and then you respond in English without asking me first. Not very good for my self-esteem. Kind of rude, actually. Or people hear my dialect and they ask me, oh, like, where are you from? I get a lot of guesses. One guy asked me, he said, are you Danish? Danish. Jesus Christ, how bad. That is the worst insult. Danish. But we're spoiled. It's tough because we're very, very spoiled because most of you speak English way better than we will ever speak Swedish. Most of you enjoy speaking English, so we get to be lazy. I am married to a Swede. At home, she speaks Swedish to me, and I respond in English. And I've gotten away with that for a long time, for a very long time. But maybe not much longer, because there's a new guy at her office. He's also from the United States. He also moved here for love. He's been here for less than 1 year, already speaks better Swedish than I do, and makes me look bad. She came home one day and she's all excited. She said, yeah, I was talking to this guy for 5 minutes and he spoke Swedish the entire time. Oh, he's so good. He's really practicing hard. At home with his wife, they just speak Swedish all the time. What's your problem? I don't know. Maybe that guy has a better wife than I do. I know. She got all mad. I was like, oh, I am not saying that you are a bad wife. I just meant that maybe his is better. It's like, let's say his wife is a 10, and you are a
11.
6 or a 7. You're still above average. But you were still mad. No, you can't win. Women, huh? It's a true story. That was a true story. And it was a joke, of course. I love my wife very much. She is amazing. She has a great sense of humor. We can joke like that, I think. We can. I know we can because she is also a comic, like me. And I know I'm blessed. I love this. I get to come up here. I get to tell you jokes. I get a bunch of drunk strangers. I can tell you all about my dick. It's a great life. I have a passion for this. I get to share that passion with the most important person in my life. That is a great feeling. Mostly. It can be a little odd sometimes. I'm actually happy she's not here now, because if she was, she'd be telling all of you all about her lousy sex life. Yeah, it's not very easy for me to listen to, because my sex life is awesome. So, but as I said, I do love this very much. I love stand-up, and one of the reasons why I love this so much is because this is not my job. This is not work for me. This is just fun. I love that. I wish it was my job. It would be kind of nice because I can drink while I do it. I can tell you about my dick. It's a fun way to make a life, but it does not pay the bills. So I need to have a regular job for that. And there is nothing regular about my job at all. I'll make a long story short. Basically, it means I have to go out to grocery stores. I go to a few hundred of them every month, and I talk to people who work there, and I do different things in different stores. So I'll go to one store, and there I'll be like a salesperson for mouthwash. And then I'll leave and I'll go to another store and I'll build a display full of batteries. So it's always different. One thing that's always the same, no one is ever happy to see me. Ever. Often they are annoyed to see me. I've done a job for a few years now. It gets to you. It kind of gets to you after a while. Because I'll drive a few hours to some store in the middle of nowhere. I'll go in, talk to the person in charge, say, "Hi, my name's Ryan, how are you?" And they're like, "Oh, God. Oh, I do not want to talk to a salesperson." And I'm like, "I know, right?" I wouldn't talk to me. "You want to buy some mouthwash?" "No." "Okay, bye." And I leave and I go to a different store, do basically the same shit again and again. I'm 42. This is my life. Yeah, I'm 42. I know, right? You're thinking, wow, he looks fantastic for his age. I want to have sex with him after the show. Wow, thank you. You are direct. I appreciate you're sitting there with your man friend. I just told you I'm married. You are really aggressive, but thank you. You're very sweet. You're very sweet. Yeah, I'm 42. Lately, my job has been a bit different though. I've been going to different stores, like Olean's, and I've been working with makeup. It's all new. So I could go in, like they have a display full of makeup already. So I have to go in, I can take all that down, throw it all away, I build a new display, and I fill that display with product in the right places. It takes hours. And one question that's gone through my mind as I do this project over and over again, and that question is, ladies, how much shit do you need? My God, no, it takes hours. I stand there with something like, okay, what's this? Okay, this is the eyelash activator. Okay, where does that go? There, no, that's the eyelash foundation. Okay, here, no, that's the eyelash illuminator. Okay, here, no, that's the eyelash concealer. Why would you conceal eyelashes? It takes forever. It takes forever. It makes me very happy to be a guy. And not very metro either. I know nothing about makeup at all. As far as I can tell, I guess putting on makeup is like launching a nuclear weapon. Like you've got 40 steps to follow in the right order, or your face explodes. I guess. There is one part of the job that I do like. I like that I don't have to help customers. Not only do I like that, I enjoy not helping customers. Because I know you, I know Swedes. I know the last thing you ever want to do is talk to a stranger. So when you're in a store, you try to help yourself as best you can, but sometimes you lose hope, you need help, you look around the store, you see me working there, and you assume that I work there, so you ask me for help, and I get to say, "I'm sorry, I don't work here." I don't care about you. I don't have to. That I enjoy. I have met a lot of women with this job so far, though. I've met women who wear way too much makeup. So if I did work there and they asked me for help, I would be like a bartender and say, "Nope, you've had too much. Cutting you off, nope. Don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. Out." I met this one girl. You know, sometimes you meet someone who looks like they always put on makeup, but never take off makeup. Like I thought I could take a spoon to her face and that would teach me about her life. Like it would just sort of like, "Oh, you quit smoking 5 years ago. Congratulations." So it's a weird job, but I love this instead. I prefer this. And I love living in Sweden. That's you're going to hear that a lot. We have a lot of people from America on stage tonight, and we all love living here. And I know that it's very hard for you to understand or believe, but it's true. We all love living in this country, and I love that. I love that. I moved here from a country, America, where we are proud of everything. Everything we do is amazing and fantastic. USA, #1, best country in the world. We think that for no good reason, but we still believe it in our hearts. And I moved here to this country where you are proud of nothing at all. I'm like, if you moved to America and you told one of us that you love living there, then we would say, "Of course you do." The end. But here, I tell you that I love him here, and you say, really? Why? But it's a great country, and you're going to hear a lot about that tonight. So let me ask you this, by round of applause, how many of you have seen comedy live before? Round of applause. Not quite for you. So how many of you are seeing comedy for the first time ever, live? Oh, okay, you're in good hands. It's going to be a good show. I'll give you some basic ground rules. You pay to get in, so there really are no rules, but there's some guidelines. Because I know you want to have fun tonight, right? Yeah. Yes, you do. So do we. So there are some things that we can all do together to make sure that everyone has fun tonight, has a good time. So here's guideline number 1. If you would like to talk during the show, don't. Pretty simple. Of course you can talk. But keep it short and use your inside voice. Not your drunk voice. Inside voice. That's key. If you want to be on your phone during the show, once again, don't do that either. This is not television. We can see everyone here. It's very, very important. When you hear a joke that you think is funny, laugh. Out loud. Good, sir. That's exactly how you should do it. Which I know this seems kind of obvious, but not always. I met a guy after a show one night. He came up to me. He told me that he feels bad because he goes to see comedy live often, and when he hears a joke he thinks is funny, he never laughs. He just smiles. He should feel bad. Because no comic ever goes home at night thinking, oh man, what a great show. Everyone was smiling. No, you need to laugh out loud, you need to show emotion and be individuals. I know that's hard for you because you are Swedish, but alcohol helps. Alcohol helps, absolutely. So it's very, very simple. It's very easy for us to have a good time. But I thought, we are a very good group tonight. It's nice. It's Friday night. You're all out. We do appreciate it. I know Americans, we're not the most popular people on earth right now, but what else is new? I can tell you, none of us voted for Trump. So we'll get that out of the way right away. We are all happy to live here. We already were. We're definitely happy to live here right now. We're going to tell you jokes tonight. Very simple. And every joke is going to be one of 3 levels of funny. The joke could be kind of funny. Then you can smile, like, okay, nod, chuckle a little bit. Or the joke could be very funny. Then you just laugh naturally. Or the joke could be extremely funny. And when it's extremely funny, then you go insane, like you laugh out loud, so you cry, and you jump up, and you applaud, you throw clothing, like you just go ape shit. So I thought, it's a Friday, we're a good group, let's take a minute and bond together as a group. Because I know Swedes, I know you don't like to do things alone, but let's bond as a group, and together we can practice the reactions to 3 levels of jokes. So what I'll do now is I will tell you 3 jokes. Now please beware, all 3 jokes will be extremely funny because I wrote them, but I want you to pretend the first joke is just kind of funny. Then the second joke is very funny, and then the third joke, you can let loose all the energy you saved from the first 2, and we blow the roof off this place. Ladies and gentlemen, are you with me? Yeah! Excellent. Now here is joke number 1. Again, this one is just kind of funny. Okay, here we go. Boy, I was so confused today. I took the tunnelbana to the slut station, but there were no sluts there. What's up with that? Very good, very good. That was a perfect reaction to a very mediocre, pretty stupid joke. Good. Good, you get the idea. Okay, nice, good crowd. Okay, here is joke number 2. This one is very funny, so just laugh naturally. Okay, here we go. Oot fart? Well, obviously, but in fart? How do you fart in? And now here is joke number 3. This was extremely funny, so just let loose. Okay, here we go. I sure love the staff here. They offered me free food tonight. I said, what is it? They said, it's the Cox Special. And I was like, no thanks. And applause and go insane. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for your first member of Team America? Yeah! Very good, then please welcome Catherine LaRoe.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening. All right, nice. Okay, so I'm very excited because this is actually the first time that I'm performing with Team America in Stockholm. No. Wow. So impressed.
Gothenburg.
Shh. How did you know about that gig in Gothenburg? Were you there?
No?
What's your name?
Frederick.
Frederick, thank you so much for coming to that Gothenburg show. Not. No, I'm just kidding. Thank you so much for pointing out my false fact. All right, nice. Okay. But yeah, like excited. Americans are often excited, happy people, right? Swedish people get excited sometimes, right? About some stuff. Wait, okay, all right. Everybody in the audience is pretty much Swedish, right? What's your name?
Sam.
Sammy. And you're from Stockholm, or?
No.
Where are you from?
No.
Gothenburg, of course you are. Göteborg. Okay, so, and what, do you get excited about anything?
Sure.
Yeah, what do you get excited?
Comedy.
Comedy. You get excited about comedy. Round of applause for that, guys. Yeah. You're faking now. You're faking. No, okay, but yeah, like Swedish people have a very small list of things that you guys get excited about, right? It's like semla. You guys love that shit. When that day came around, it was like, oh, semla. Most excitement I've ever seen. Sunshine, you guys love that shit. You guys are taking off your tops. Girls are sunbathing today, and I'm like, how are you guys doing this? I'm like still wearing a down jacket. And Slotten! Two things, that's okay. 2 things you guys get excited about. Okay, nice. But Americans, we're just naturally happy, excited people, right? I mean, and what's the one thing that Americans get excited about more than anything else? It's money. Money, 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 money. And this one time, I saw this lady win like $1,000, which isn't even that much money, but it was like the best shit that had ever happened to her. I mean, she was just like, yeah, I just won myself $1,000. I'm gonna get my ass to Vegas and get those magical Mike strippers and everything. I saw this Swedish guy win 5 million kronor on national morning news. Tack så mycket. Det är superroligt. Jag tänkte kanske betala ett resten av mitt lån faktiskt. What the fuck? Like go to Copenhagen or something, Jesus Christ. Louis! You've done it. You've been there. You've done it. No, you have. Anders, thanks for coming to the show. But yeah, okay. I mean, living in Sweden has been an amazing experience. Of course, I came here for love as well. You know what? Actually, all of us in this room, all of the Team America, we did not move here for the fucking weather. Like, we all came here for love. So let's just get that out there. I mean, being in a relationship with a Swedish guy can be a bit interesting. I mean, there's just a couple of things, like he's actually better at speaking English than me. I mean, and he speaks 3 languages. So first he spoke Swedish, then he spoke German, then he spoke English. And I mean, he uses that shit against me as well. Like when we're fighting, the other day we're going at each other, and I'm just like, you son of a, and he's like, Catherine, stop. This is not conducive to our situation. Like, what the fuck did you just say to me, motherfucker? Conducive? And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, oh, you think you're so smart? Spell it. Spell conducive. And he's like, you're the American. You spell conducive. And I was like, K. Oh. X. Jävlar. So annoying. I was like reading a newspaper the other day, and I was like, increment? Leo, what's increment? And he's like, I think it's increment? And I was like, fuck you! God damn it! So fucking annoying. I mean, but I moved here for him. I love him. He's here tonight, actually. He's just in the back. Round of applause for my husband, everybody! I don't know what I always expect when I like give applause to him. Am I gonna like get laid for that or something like that? Well, she did give me an applause break earlier, so
Where did you meet?
Where did we meet? Thank you so much for asking and interacting in my show. We met in Los Angeles. No, we did. We were going to school together. And at first I actually thought he was gay. This isn't even a... no, but look, I mean, this isn't even a part of my act. This is just... I mean, I've never seen someone dress so well. I mean, he wore pants that fit. He showered. And I was like, there's no way, he has to be gay. My mom was, like, when we got engaged, when they had a date together. They because I just left them alone. I wanted them to, like, interact with each other. And they went out to lunch. They went shopping and, like, had champagne afterwards. And my mom was like, he might be gay, but he's wonderful. Move to Sweden, honey, it's great. Yes, nailed it. I think he's straightish now. So sorry.
Yeah, you're not going to make that.
I think I'm in trouble now. But anyway, yeah. So, but those are some weird fucking things about moving here, though, right? Like, I thought this was gonna be a total breeze. I thought this was just like Bernie Sanders' dreamland, and like I was just gonna get on fine, like it was all right. But there are so many differences, you know? Like, Swedish people, you guys are okay with being naked. Okay, like in circumstances and in situations that I'm not used to. Because Americans, we love to promote sex. We have it in our TV, in movies, and commercials and all that shit, but in everyday life, it's not there. It's not there. We don't talk about it. And like, where's the place? What was it? Frederick, please.
Sauna.
You get naked in the sauna. Damn it, that's where this joke was going. Fuck. Like, I thought you were gonna be like, anytime I can, or something. Like, no. Did you say it's huge?
No.
Hello. They always are. That's where I like to get naked as well. The sauna. I mean, the sauna is a really interesting experience for me, though, right? Like in America, when we go to the sauna, like women, we never actually get naked in front of each other. We just have like towels or bikinis or something like that on. And when you have a bikini on, when you go to the sauna, you can like interact with each other. You know, you could say something about it, like, "Oh my God, what a cute bikini!" And she's like, "Yeah, I got it in Maui." Blah 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 blah. And so like you can start there, you know. But when you're naked, you know, what do you say? Oh, vad fint vårt gård. Jätterosig och så inte så stor mellangård. That's not how it goes. Like, and the other thing about the gym that like really trips me out though is that there's naked like children that come in as well. I've never seen that shit in my life. Like, I go to Stockholm Stads as well. I'm not fancy enough for fucking sats. And so I go to hang out with the old ladies in Stockholm Stads, and there's always their like grandchildren with them, and I swear to God, I've never seen so many micro penises in my life. You know, I mean, and I feel so pedophilic about it though as well, because I can't stop looking, you know, I'm just like, micro penis. I didn't mean to point at you, Fred. You were in the... Yet the store. Don't hurt anybody with that, you know what I mean? It's been a lot of dick jokes, like, don't judge me, like, they just happen.
I didn't go there.
What? You were talking about your penis earlier.
Shoes.
Shoes.
Yeah.
Did you?
Oh.
Sure it is. All right. Nice. But so you know what? Like, fuck it. I've been here for 4 years. I'm gonna bli svensk. Bli svensk. Yeah. Jag tack. Jag tack bli svensk. And like, I don't know. So I feel like one of those things that I had to do was get naked in the sauna. you know, and it was a scary thing, but you know, I just thought, you know what, fuck it. I started taking it all off like the Swedish girls in the sunshine, and I just, no top, no bottoms, no flip-flops, no towel, no nothing. And I went into the sauna, and I just thought, wow, I really should have brought a fucking towel in here, but you can't back out of going into the sauna like 2 steps in, and you're like, oh, nej tack. So I decide that I'm gonna go and sit down, you know, but I'm getting like really freaked out because, you know, I'm gonna sit down on this seat bare-assed, and I'm just going down, and I'm like having these bad thoughts in my head, and I'm just like, I'm gonna get chlamydia, I'm gonna get chlamydia, I'm gonna get chlamydia. Oh, all the Swedish girls in here are like, chlamydia's not so bad. You just take a pill and it goes away. It is like a cold, but for your vagina. Thank you guys so much. You guys are amazing.
Half in a row. I'm her gay husband. He's not gay.
From Jersey, no?
No, he's Swedish. Sorry, I'm offending the guys. Here's the thing, I'm not homophobic at all, not at all. I'm just throwing it out there. However, I've been here for 11 years. I still can't tell. Like in America, you can see a gay man walking down the street. You can tell. I know that guy's gay. Okay, so he takes care of himself. He's fit. He dresses well. That defines pretty much all men in Sweden. Almost all. My brother was here. My brother visited. My brother is gay, and he was here. And I asked him, like, "Okay, is there like, can you tell?" And he said, "No, they all look good to me." Smorgasbord. We're gonna keep the show going with your next comic. Your next comic is also from New Jersey. I'm from New Jersey. He's from New Jersey, but we're very different because he's from North Jersey. I'm from South Jersey. I know this means nothing to pretty much all of you, but it's a bit like Norway and Sweden. It's a love-hate relationship, you know, a bit of a rivalry, mostly hate, but still we get along very, very well. But we're very competitive. You and I are very, very competitive. Like which part of the state is best. When it comes to pop culture, North Jersey, they have The Sopranos. South Jersey, we have the Jersey Shore. So, right. 1 point to him. Okay. And North Jersey is one big suburb of New York City. In New York City, come on, there's way too many movies and music to count. But South Jersey, where I'm from, we have Philadelphia, which means we have Rocky. And AIDS. So, yeah. But you know what? I'm not fucking bald. So I won that battle. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome David T. Weaver.
Fucking love Rage Against the Machine. All right, kill it, you dickhead. Come on. Oh God, I don't have all night. I love Rage Against the Machine. Do we got any Rage fans here tonight? Yeah. Dude, I said fans, not fanatics. Take it easy, cowboy. See, there's a difference between a fan and a fanatic. It's like when I wear my Rage Against the Machine concert t-shirt, I'm standing in line at the fucking Ika Maxi. A Rage fan, he might not say anything, or he might just be like, dude, Rage, what's up, bro? Right on, right? The fucking fanatic, these are the guys that see me from across the fucking room and like, bro, Rage, bro! Rage, what's up, bro? Killing in the name of Rage! Fuck, I love Rage, man. They're like, fuck authority, fuck the system, screw the political agenda. I'm like, bro, it's a band, take it easy. What the fuck? That shit doesn't happen when I wear my Elton John t-shirt. But it's true because, you know, Rage, I like to listen to Rage like when I'm going to lift weights, and it always puts me in this mood, this fucking mood that I know I want to go out and stir up some trouble, just like punch a cop in the fucking face, just be a complete asshole, right? Again, this shit doesn't happen when I listen to Elton John. When I listen to Elton John, it makes me want to, I don't know, suck a dick. Maybe take one in the ass. Can you feel the love tonight?
Oh, I feel your love, Elton. I feel your love right in my buttocks. Crazy fucker. It's funny too because I saw Rage Against the Machine in Los Angeles years ago. And when you go to a concert in the US, first of all, it's fucking chaos everywhere. There's people everywhere. There's a lot of drugs. There's fucking, cocaine, crack, you name it, Molly, they're doing it all, right? And it's complete chaos. And as soon as they open the gates for the people to go in, it's just this fucking mad rush. I saw Rage Against the Machine in Hultsfred in 2008 here in Sweden. I think the hardest thing I saw was some snooze. Everybody's drinking beer, right? Having nice little conversations. As soon as they open up the gates, it's like all the fucking Swedes get into these beautiful, immaculate queues. Oh, fy fan, Björn, you're 2 centimeters off for nothing. Which is kind of funny, right? Because Rage is all about fuck the machine, fuck the fucking authority. Yes, we're fucking authority in our beautiful little Swedish line. Perfect. And my buddy Ben told me one time, he's like, he's from England, he's like, I just don't get Rage Against the Machine. What machine are they raging against? Is it like the coffee maker, the coffee machine? Calcium buildup, please remove, rinse, and replace. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me! Like, their laptop, you have important updates, please restart it. Fuck you, what? Whatever. Rage Against the Machine. What are we in fucking Bikini Bottom? So my wife is from Sweden. Jag bara här I Sverige 12 år nu. Huh? Little SFE for you right there. Swedish for idiot immigrants. Anybody from Boden? Boden? Good, what a shithole that place is. Ain't fucking nothing to do in Boden. You know, the last time I was at a gig, I said, anybody from Boden? This random girl just shot her hand up and yelled, Yakmak! What the fuck is Yakmak? I thought it was like some Swedish sexually transmitted disease. What the fuck's wrong with Gustav? He banged that chick from Norbot and he got the fucking Yakmak all over his junk. Ooh, don't touch that girl. And it's funny too, I remember the first time I went up to Boden and I met her brother. In the US, we say Eric and Joel. And when I met these two cats, I said, Vad heter du? Joel och Erik? What the fuck? Are these guys got like cerebral palsy or something? Joel? Dude, it's Joel. Take it easy, guy. Fucking weirdos. I'm just waiting for SpongeBob to pop in. But yeah, it's weird. I mean, as much as the culture shock I had moving to this country, it was minimalistic compared to a couple months ago. The wife and I, we went to Knoxville, Tennessee to go visit a buddy there. He had a roommate, Buford. I don't know if y'all know much about Knoxville, Tennessee. Tennessee is a state that's filled with a bunch of redneck, white bread, corn-fed, trailer trash, lost their virginity to corn, redneck hillbilly motherfuckers. A bit like Boden. I mean, Boden's the equivalent of fucking Sweden's Alabama. So we roll into Jamie's and he introduces me to Buford and Buford fucking thinks I am Swedish. He just couldn't grasp that, no, I'm American, I just live in Sweden. And he's like, hey man, I know all about you dirty European motherfuckers. You're all into sex and all that. I just want you to know that it is illegal to have anal sex here in the state of Tennessee, my friend. I'm like, what the fuck is this guy talking about? I'm like, Jamie, seriously, is he? He's like, yeah, bro, it's a fucking law. Are you kidding me? And I just, to me, this blows me away. Like, how would you even police that? Right? I could just see it on like one of my favorite TV shows. Due to the graphic nature of this program, viewer discretion is advised. Bad boys, everybody. What you gonna do?
What you gonna do when they come for you?
Cops is filmed with the men and women of law enforcement. All suspects are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law. Every episode starts out the same. The camera guy's sitting in the passenger seat of the squad car. He's filming the driver. He's like, my name is Officer Jamie Lee Taylor, but everybody calls me Cotton. I head up the ASAP. That's the Anal Sex Attack Patrol. My
business is making sure women's assholes are safe here in the state of Tennessee, and cousin businesses are booming. This here fella in the back seat, this here's Deputy Dan, but we all call him Niblet. Niblet, say hi to the good folks out in TV land. Hi, good folks out there in TV land. All of a sudden they get a call in. Cotton Command, we got a ASAP in progress out of the Wilson trailer. It looks like Daryl's going at it again. Jolie's, the neighbors called, they said she's squealing like a stuck pig. Y'all better get out there quick before he busts the nut. All right, let's go. They hit the lights, right? They fucking haul ass through traffic. They get out and the cameraman, they're running through the woods up to a trailer, right? It's always a fucking trailer. If it's not a crack house or a meth lab or a whorehouse, it's fucking illegal anal sex happening. They can fucking run up there and say, all right, goddammit, Niblet, run up there and see what you can see. Looks like they ass fucking to me, boss. They kick the door and remove your penis from that girl's ass! I swear to God, it's in her pussy, Cotton! Niblet, smell that man's penis. Yep, smells like ass to me, boss. I swear to God, her pussy just smells like ass. How can you say that, Daryl? I ain't going back to jail. I know my rights. They fucking tase him just to do it. You ain't got no street cred, like, 50 Cent, I've been shot a few times and I walk with a limp. You fucking tase a guy. He just lays there and pisses himself and flops around like a fucking fish. Just because you like ass fucking so much, little buddy, we're gonna put you in a little cell with a big old feller named Bubba. But you shall no longer be a giver, you will be a taker. Stay tuned for more episodes of The Next Cops, where we go live to Alabama with the men and women of SWAT. Sex with Animals Attack Team. It's actually legal to have sex with an animal in Alabama, as long as it weighs 25 pounds or more. Now, my little kitty cat, Miss Pissy, she's down at the veterinarian. Them goddamn cops gave me a ticket, said it was animal abuse. She weighs 40 pounds. Well, goddamn it, I like my pussy fat. I just hope she's out of the veterinarian office before Saturday, because Saturday is me and Miss Pissy's date night. That's all I got for that, man. Funny too, because standing in line at the fucking Ika Maxi, I love how Swedes ignore everybody, whether you're on the fucking train, a grocery store, the bank. Swedes are just like, they don't want to know your shit. They're like, if I'm on the train and I look at a Swede and they see me looking, they're like, oh, fy fan. Why is he looking at me? He's a crazy person. He's gonna kill me. But I remember the first time I went to Ika Maxi. In the US, we hire little freckled-faced, teenage, zit-faced kids to fucking pack our groceries, right? And they'll even ask you down at the end of the goddamn conveyor belt, "Hey, sir, would you like paper or plastic?" I always fuck with them. I say, "Dealer's choice." And that's what I'm used to, right? The very fucking first time we go to Ika Maxi, we're just standing in line. Excuse me. Nobody's paying attention to me. Nobody, even the lady behind the cash register, she could give a flying fuck shit. The wife goes, "Oh, I forgot chicken," so she runs out of line. I go down to the end of the conveyor belt. The fucking bread is getting mashed by the tomato paste. The eggs are getting crushed by the fucking peanut butter jar. She gets back, she's all, "For y'all, dude. I'm waiting for this bitch to take her foot off the gas pedal and start packing up my groceries." Oh, man, fine. Whatever, it doesn't happen here like that. I swear to God, when we were in Tennessee, we went to the fucking, I call it Walmart, but these folks down there, Niblet and them folk, they call it the Walmart. "Hey, Niblet, where are y'all going?" "To the Walmart. That's why I got my Sunday best on." Ding, 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 ding. And they're at the Walmart. Everybody knows everybody. Everybody's having a good old fucking hoedown, right? And the goddamn lady behind the counter up at the register, she's got to make a comment about every fucking item that goes by her. Boop. "Oh, this here's real good with some of that Nutter butter. Boop. Oh, I like this with some of that Velveeta cheese. Boop. Oh, I got coupons for this, darling. You want me to get you a coupon? I got them right down here, right down. Right. Boop. Oh, now, what'd you go and buy that for?" "Well, my little Daisy May. She got stung by a bee this morning. Her head swelled up like a big old goddamn pumpkin. Left a knot on her head big enough for a goat to suck. The guy behind him's like, no, you don't want to put that store-brand shit on there. What you want to do is my mama's old maid recipe. What you want to do is take a little Dijon mushroom, cayenne pepper, rub that in a little dish, put that little salve on that baby. The guy behind him's like, no, you don't want to do that. What you want to do, see, is just tilt that little baby's head back, pour some moonshine down her throat. She'll get so goddamn fucked up, she won't even know she got a head bigger than a goddamn basketball. The guy behind him's like, no, ding, 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 ding. They're having a fucking hoedown right there in the Walmart. I was waiting for Forrest Gump to come in. I may be a stupid man, but I know how to fix a bee sting, Jenna. Hey. Fucking retards. And it's true with like these you fucking Swedes. Sometimes you're not doing me a favor. Like, take for example, I went to lunch one time. I had to go to lunch with it was a lady and 3 dudes. Their names were Titty, Humpus, Jerker, and Seaman. Which sounds like a great weekend to me when the wife's out of town. Fucking blow up the fucking laptop with a little titty, humpy, jerker, Seaman. But we go to lunch. It's like, 1 in the afternoon. I had the chicken Caesar salad. It was lovely. We go back to the office. I'm working. About 4 o'clock, I'm like, fuck, I gotta take a piss. How do you say in Swedish? You must have pissed a kuken? Yeah. So I say, ursäkta, you must have pissed a kuken. I go into the bathroom. I look in the mirror. I got half my fucking lunch in my teeth. You think a Swede would have said anything? Oh, nay, I don't want to hurt his feelings. Nej, inte så bra. Bro, if that was an American dude, like, the instant he saw it, he'd be like, bro, get a toothache. You're making me fucking sick. You gotta have your lunch. You fucking douche. Nej, inte så bra. Inte want to hurt Davids feelings. Inte David, jagar dåligt. Leo, I think. I'm sorry. And it's funny too, because be quiet. It's funny too because most of you. Go ahead and applaud for that. You're a lovely couple. She's gonna go home tonight with the strap on, but nah, I'm not gonna go down that way. Leo's gonna be, oh my God, you little American whore. I like that, you Swedish little. Okay. It's just my little perverted fantasy. You ever watch like porn and you're watching just normal heterosexual sex? You're like, oh, this is nice, this is good. And it's like, if you like that, then you'll really like this. I'm like, wow, I don't want to see a Thai boy shitting out a fucking carrot from his ass. No, I don't like that. What makes you think I like that? Delete. But it's just so weird that the level of English that you guys have here is fantastic. Although, true story, I worked with this girl, Marie. Holy fuck. Speaking English with Marie was like playing charades, right? It was just exhausting. And you've probably heard Swedes talk like this. She's like trying to tell me about this fucking ski trip she went on with her husband. She's like, oh, so me and my man, he's a man, right? My husband, precis, yeah. And we went skiing and we were going down the big hill with the shape of it's like this, it's black, the diamond. Oh, yes, precis, the black diamond, and I was going really fast and I hit in the snow, like a hump, no, into hump, it was like a bump, yes, precis, a bump, and I fell, and I started to fall, and I broke my, how do you say, your leg? No, not your shin. No, further down. It's on the side there with the bump. Another bump? What the fuck, your ankle? No, precis, my ankle, And so the hospital, how do you say, who's at the hospital, yeah? I had to go there, and they took a picture inside my foot with a picture with the camera, with an x-ray. Yeah, that's about it. And then, oh, you fucking Jesus Christ, lady! Now whenever I see fucking Marie walking up, I'm like, bitch, tell me the topic, I'll tell the story for you. That's all my time. You guys have been fucking fantastic. Fuck out of here. My baby's fucking nice to do that. David T. Weaver!
There are therapists outside to talk to after that. So now we're going to take a quick break, about 15 minutes or so. So use this time wisely to prepare for the second half of the show. Go to the bathroom, go smoke if you have to, go to the bar.